Hello there, you're here because you've been asked to register for a trip. What you'll see is our registration page. If it's your first time here, go ahead and click on this register button. It's going to ask you to create an account. You can enter your email information and agree to the terms and service. Once you create your account, you will be sent an email confirming your email address. You can confirm that you received the email and click on this option to proceed with registration, or you can copy this link below. Now that you're back to your registration process, the first question it's going to ask is if you are an adult. If you are an adult registering your child, please make sure to set yourself up as an account holder first, and you can then add your child as a passenger. If you are the one who is going on the trip, then you can go ahead and set yourself up as the account holder, and you will be asked if you are the one traveling later in the process. You will want to set up your account holder profile. It's going to ask you for your address. Then it is going to ask if you will be traveling. If you are the one who is going on this trip, you will select yes and continue. For this example, I'm going to register a child who will be going on this trip. It is going to ask you to then enter the information for that person. A phone number is required for adults, but it is not needed for children. Make sure that you add all of the passengers that are going to be attending this trip. You can add additional passengers down here below. The address is going to copy from the address that you have set up as your account holder. If this address is different for your passenger than what you have entered, you can go ahead and edit this information so that they have a different address. You'll then have a chance to review everyone that you have added as a passenger. The next option is going to be to select a package. If there are add-ons for this particular trip, you will see those available next. Then you will have the option to choose trip protection. Then you'll review all the trip costs you've selected and click Looks Good down here. Next, you'll answer any trip questions for this trip. Once you have answered all of the questions required, it will go ahead and give you an opportunity to review what you have chosen. You will then have to add an emergency contact. If there are any documents or travel waivers needed for this trip, it's going to go ahead and ask you to sign these. Then you will be asked to add a payment method to make payments for the trip. Once you have entered all of your payment method information, select Save at the bottom. Now you will have a chance to review what payments need to be made for your trip deposit. You'll see the payment method that you entered and the amount that is due for the deposit. Then you can select Pay. Once you've made your first payment, you will be given the option to turn on or off autopay for any additional payments on this trip. Once you receive the payment receipt, you will then be taken to your trip dashboard. From here, you can see any additional trip information that you would like. Your passengers are going to be listed below. If you would like to add any additional passengers, you can down at the bottom. And then if you would like to see any additional payments, you can go ahead and click on the payment timeline, and that will show you what payments have been made and what payments are left to be made for your trip. If you have any additional questions with registering for your trip, please make sure you reach out to your travel provider. Thank you.